Hey, Scott Lara 1961, Twitter, Instagram, thecruisegenius.com, room 4103, TRS Cap Cana. So I want to shoot this YouTube video real quick, just walk around. And I think I'm holding my camera the right way this time. You know, I always want to hold it vertical, but so many people say, Scott, you got to hold it horizontally. So I'm going to shoot this YouTube video this way. So you come right out, and it's the first week of December 2020. And what's cool about TRS Cap Cana, you're right here by this channel here. Really nice. And the breeze coming in here is nice. I walked over to that other side yesterday. Actually, I walked on that other side yesterday. It's about a 10-minute ride from the resort here at TRS Cap Cana. Just ask one of the staff here and they'll set it up where one of the drivers will drive you over there, drop you off, and then can pick you up, you know, so you can check it out. It's really nice. Now, I will say that because of the pandemic, a lot of the restaurants are closed here. But they alternate, right? Like last night I ate at El Gacho. One night I ate at Helios. One night I ate at a restaurant that I can't pronounce, but I'm going to pronounce it here in a minute because I'm going to go by there. There's a Swim Ups. One night I ate at Izakaka, which is Peruvian Japanese influence. Only 150 rooms here at TRS Cap Cana. And that's what actually kind of makes it nice, because it's a smaller, I say the word, it's a boutique type resort, because adults only, great for couples, great for honeymooners. I have two very close friends who this would be the perfect resort for them. Like when you're thinking of cruise ships or resorts, you think of people who you could tell it to and say, hey man, this is all you. And for my two friends who are married, they've been married quite a while, this is the perfect resort for them. As I said, there's 150 rooms here. And because of the pandemic, I can tell you that all the 150 rooms are not full right now. And so basically this resort, if you come, you're gonna pretty much have it to yourself. Now, a lot of people have said, oh Scott, you know, there's no one there, there's no one there. The staff's here, and I said in one of my videos the other day, actually yesterday, you always hear about this guest to staff ratio on cruise ships, right? 4-to-1, 5-to-1. I've been here a couple days. The staff to guest ratio is like 100 of them to 1 to me. I mean, it's been really, and I've gotten to meet the people, the people have gotten to meet me, and it's really nice. And so if you're looking for a restful, relaxing vacation, man, you just can't beat it. It's very relaxing. Now, I've been working a lot. I've been getting video and getting pictures. I've had a lot of requests, specific requests for pictures, and which is fine. I mean, that's, you know, if I can help someone make the decision to come here, or they can tell their friends, hey, that's what I want to do. So that's the lobby area up on the second floor there. That's the coffee shop is up there. Centropia is down that way. But yeah, I cannot tell you how many people have talked to me on social media or emailed me or texted me or responded, you know, Scott, man, Scott. And I told you this before, like in one of my previous videos, that I met a couple from New Jersey, and they said that I met a couple from New Jersey at TRS Turquesa, and they said they felt safer at TRS Turquesa than they did in New Jersey. And not because of the crime or whatever. They felt safer because of COVID. There's so few people here that it's very easy to social distance, right? Now it's very early, so you see here's a swim up bar right here, which is really cool. The guys down here are really cool. Charlie from Pop, People of Palladium, he is just the life of the party. He's really kind. Got a little ping pong table. Here's a little billiards table. And I was saying yesterday, hey Tom, hey Scott, come on, let's go play volleyball. Get up, let's go. Okay, Rocky, let's go do it. And again, you have different kind of people, right? You have folks who may just want to sit on that porch for a long time and be on Facebook, read your Bible, ponder the day, you know. You have other people who want to maybe catch that free shuttle over to the free bus over to the, not bus, the free van. They have a van and you can go over to the other beach, St. John Beach. Look at my other YouTube video on that. It's only like a 7-minute ride, and again, it's called, I guess, sugar sand. Someone told me it's called sugar sand. And it's kind of ponded down, but it's a nice, huge beach. They've got a bar over there. They've got a restaurant over there. And you can get a ticket here because they have, the hotel has a agreement with the beach, like for $15, a real nice menu, and you get drinks when you're having your lunch, but then before and afterwards, you take some cash with you if you want to get a Corona or a Presidente or get some kind of drink. And again, we're talking about the beach here. Oh, hats off to Palladium Hotel Group protecting the environment. They do a great job with that. And they've won awards. I saw one of the resorts was holding up like a flag that said how well they've done regarding the protecting the environment. So here's the beach, and it's a very nice beach right now. There's not a lot of shade, I get that. I've said before that Marty is really big on me staying in the shade, and I do that. I try to remember to wear my sunblock. I've got to give a shout out to my wife Marty. She bought me some Mary Kay man products, you know, for shaving cream and sunblock and stuff. And 36 years and Marty's still taking care of me, I tell you. But anyway, thanks Marty. The thing is that this is a great resort. I did karaoke the night before last, sang a Backstreet Boys song. Da, 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 da. And again, this is first week of December. It's nice, and I always seem to wake up early. I think I woke up like at 5 o'clock Jacksonville time, 4 o'clock time here, and got cleaned up, out here walking around. And it's funny when you wake up early and you have so much of the day, it seems like you can get so much accomplished, right? Here's a little grill area. Somebody was asking me about that the other day too. Very close here to the pools, and during the middle of the day, if you want a burger or a hot dog or something, they got fries. It's really nice. Of course, the very famous Helios, which is that Ibiza style venue. You can sit outside right here, and then you get a view of the beach and the water. I mean, that's pretty cool. And then the Italian restaurant, not Portofino, it's the other one. Starts with the letter T, Tetrazzaki, I guess. I forget. That sounds Japanese, right? Men's restroom there, ladies' restroom here. The Italian restaurant, it's not marked. There's not a big sign. It's up here. This is the bar here for Helios. Again, it's very early here, guys. It's like 7 a.m. here, I think. Oh, listen to why. So this is the Italian eatery right here. I'm not certain what's open for dinner tonight. And here's the view of the marina. Let me just do this first, right? Let's come left from the Italian restaurant. All right, so boom, there's the ocean. And then you come back this way, the Atlantic. I want to again thank everyone at the Palladium Hotel Group for this opportunity for me to share with my audience this amazing resort, and also TRS, Turquesa, and Grand Palladium Palace. Palace is the only Grand Palladium for now that is abierto, that's open. Punta Cana, Grand Palladium Bavaro, which is a huge favorite among a lot of people. A lot of people love Bavaro. Those two resorts are closed, but Grand Palladium Palace is open, and TRS Turquesa is open. Interesting, you know, people ask me all the time about the seaweed. I don't see any seaweed here on this little beach. Well, I mean, what's that? Is he getting some up? I guess he is. All right, I'm sorry, he is getting that up, but I mean, it's not real bad. So he's got his little, it's not much. So again, here's a shot of Helios and the beach. I will tell you, it is. Good morning, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. This is just a beautiful resort. Oh, I did run into some travel agents yesterday. They came from Boston. And that's great that they're able to come down to see the resort, get some pictures, and share it with their clients. It just breaks your heart. I mean, those of us in the U.S., paycheck protection plan and unemployment and all these things. But down here, I mean, these folks have not worked since March. And it's been, I mean, can you imagine, you know, you're the husband, you're out of work for that amount of time, and no paycheck protection plan and no safety net like we have. And the Dominican Republic, I mean, it's, you know, so that's why I think it's incumbent upon us in the U.S., especially those of you in my audience that are frequent cruisers, that, you know, it's amazing about cruising. I have 150 days on Holiday America, 75 days on Carnival, some days on NCL, some days on Royal. But how many times, I'm not shaming here, okay? How many times you see on John Heald's Facebook page, you know, I've been on 7,842 cruises. I'm titanium. And people cruise. I mean, they really cruise. And they're very passionate about it, VIFP. And they're not afraid to talk about it. You know, you think of Super Mario, right? Super Mario on Royal Caribbean. This great guy. I've never met him, but I've read a lot about him. You know, I guess he's in finance, and he has his own little area right there on the ship. And they put a little area, and of course, you know, he's a celebrity basically, and because, you know, he stays on the ship most of the year, and then like I know this other lady, I think she's on Celebrity, and she knits, and I think her husband passed away and left her a couple pennies, and she lives on a celebrity ship, and then her grandkids come to visit her. And then they leave, you know. But when you think of the people who you've read about, who cruise so frequently, and what are they doing now? They're stuck, I guess, and unless they live in other countries, like with John Heald, and John Heald is a senior cruise director of Carnival. When you're stuck in your countries, okay, now I got nowhere to go with that. But if you're in the U.S. and you can travel, then the cruisers, I really think you should consider coming to TRS Coral, Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres, TRS Yucatan, Grand Palladium Riviera Maya, and check out these resorts. And I will tell you, a very good friend of mine told me, she said, Scott, once you go to an all-inclusive resort, you'll never cruise again. And I laughed. I said, you're not serious, because cruising, I love cruising because I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I love being at sea. And this is Capriccio / El Gaucho. Capriccio, we all know about Capriccio, right? So if you don't know about Capriccio, it's like if you think of TRS Coral, you have breakfast there and lunch. And this is a very nice venue here. Oh, this thing is cool too. It's like you can have a private dinner in this room, and it's like a wine bar kind of a thing. I don't know if you can see that. There's a table in there. I don't think it's open, but it's, yeah, look at that. Can you believe it? So here's a table here, like a private area. It's for like a romantic dinner. There's like 4 chairs, so if people want to taste wines, sample wines, whatever, or, you know, so it's like it's kind of cool, isn't it? You know, 4 chairs, and is there a light? Look at that. All right, so check this out, right? So if you want to have a private dinner in here, I'm sure they'll be happy to do it. Look at this, okay? Look at this. I have no clue what any of this means. I know a guy in Jacksonville who does. Actually, I know a couple guys in Jacksonville who know this stuff. If they would read these labels, they would know what it means. Cool, huh? Here's the different knives for El Gaucho. Vino Tinto de la Casa, of the house. Vino Tinto de la Casa. House wine, is that what it means? House wines? Vino is wine of the house, de la Casa. I knew that. Did I ever tell you that I failed Spanish as a freshman in high school? And my Spanish teacher, who I had a crush on, she said, "Senor Lara." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "One day you may go to Italy and Spain and you need to know Spanish." And I didn't listen to her, and I failed Spanish. But anyway, it's beside the point. So this is El Gaucho here, and then over on this other side is the restaurant. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you, they have touchless menus. So all you do, you walk up and you do that code thing, and then the menu comes up on your phone, which is really nice. And then here's the other restaurant to this side. They have sushi. I ate here one night and had some kind of a beef dish. I forget what it was called. But this is a nice restaurant right here. So TRS Cap Cana, 150 rooms, suites. Even the junior suites are spacious and nice. They got ambassadors, they got very nice rooms, and you're gonna love it. For more information, islayer1961@gmail.com, thecruisegenius.com. You can go to the Grand Palladium website, or you just go in Google, type in TRS in Mexico, TRS in Dominican Republic. And at the Palladium Hotel website, they have super secret specials. You know, you can get, and it all depends, right? different times of the year. They just recently had a Black Friday sale, like up to 60% off. But they're running sales all the time because they're really trying to get people back to the resorts, right? Oh, that last restaurant I showed you with the Izakaya. That's that last restaurant I showed you. All right. I think the coffee. You want to walk up to the coffee shop? You want to walk with me? You can. Again, people have asked me, Scott, what are you shooting on? This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max 256. Down that way is Zentropia. Everything is within very close walking distance, which makes it nice because I know, like at the other resorts, you got to grab a cart. And I always use the example of TRS Coral going over to the Village. And the Village, that's where Chic is, that's where El Dorado is, that's where the shows are. Some shows are over there. Yeah, actually, the Village is where the shows are. There's a big stage there. Now, you can walk. It's like a 10 or 15 minute walk, and it's a great walk. I love it. But if you're not going to walk, you can just take a cart over there. I do want to give a shout out to the Travel Club. The Travel Club is a very special part of this experience where you got to have three things. You have to have time, you have to have resources, and you have to be able to, when I say time and resources, and there's one more thing I was trying to think of, and again, it's kind of early. And you have to have a plan, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You got to really think about it because when the specials come out, you really can't pause. You can't, you got to take advantage of them. It's just like on cruises. When they have specials on cruises, I always advise my client, man, you got to move quick because if it's a special, they're going to sell out quick. And that's on you then. It's not on me, it's on you if you pause and then you come back to me, hey, by the way, and it's like, I'll try to move heaven and earth. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But you have to have time, and you have to the financial resources, and you have to be able to think, hey, wow, I'm gonna plan this thing out, 20, 21, 22, and have your ducks in a row. That's where it's gonna really benefit you. But the Travel Club has exclusive perks. In most of the resorts, they have a very special area where you check in. And so about special perks, I'm just going to leave it at that. But you can Google Grand Palladium or Palladium Travel Club, TRS Travel Club, and get all the details. Or if you have any questions, you can ask me, and I'll put you in touch with the right people at the Travel Club. And there are different levels, of course, right? And you got I tell you something, they got like a 3 or 4 hour presentation. You got to take notes because you may come in at a certain level, and then when you get to a place and you say, hey, I like my room, but I really like that room over there. And then the person will say, well, it's your certain level, but if you're at this level, but otherwise, and so you got to know the details on that stuff. And my friends will tell you I'm not a real big detail person. I'm usually at 30,000 feet. I really cut to the chase on stuff. But with the Travel Club, I actually had a very close friend of mine who actually sat through the 4 hour, and he asked a lot of questions. Now X, now Y, now, oh, yes, sir, yes, but sir, no. And you got to ask the questions so that you feel confident, kind of like when you're dating, right? Who's going to work? Who's going to balance the checkbook? Who's going to if you don't know that now and assume it's all going to work out, it doesn't. My wife and I went through engagement encounter, and they came to the point where, how many kids you want to have? I said, I want to have 2, and she said, I wanted none. And she said I wanted none. And I said, well, then engagement encounter's off. I want 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And she goes, well, okay. Then we moved on to the next lesson. So it's the same way with the travel club. You got to ask the questions. And there's a lot of specifics in it. So that's my shout out for the travel club. And I recommend it. If you got the time, if you got the resources, and if you can know how to use it to your advantage, it's a huge benefit. Okay, let's go over here. Coffee shop's open. Here's the lobby. Got the Christmas tree there. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, Scott. How are you?
I am good. What should I have?
Sorry?
Are you open?
Yes, sir.
Cafe Mocha, my friend.
Yes. Give me 1 minute, please.
Take your time. Say hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Good. Are you ready for everybody to come back to TRS Cana?
Yes.
Good. All right, so you have a huge selection of drinks here, and you get little pastries, all kinds of cool stuff to nibble on. You got some teas here you can choose from, and it's a very nice place to sit. They play music, some real nice music in here. It's a very relaxing place. Hey, I gotta say the Wi-Fi here is really good too for the around the resort, so you'll have good Wi-Fi. Here's Aurorum, which is a bar right here in the lobby. And right here they got some cigars in this. So you want to come for a cocktail or something before dinner. Again, TRS Cana, you know, 150 suites, great for couples, great for honeymooners. There is no Palladium Resort nearby, so you can't run down to the Palladium Resort for different restaurants. And you know, no kids. So the thing is that it's just that way. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, let's go. You want to go to the lobby, don't you? So this is the lobby area right here of TRS Cana. Oh, someone asked me, a gentleman by the name of Olaf, wanted me to get some videos and pictures of the Christmas decorations. And I think, you know, they just put that Christmas tree up yesterday, and they're still doing a lot of work to do that. Hey, I think he's... Good morning, guys. So you do the excursions, huh?
You wanna come with me?
See, Raphael, what excursion are you doing today, Raphael?
Monkeyland.
Monkeyland.
You like monkey?
Well, what are their names? Do they have names like Timmy or Tyler or Joel or what's their names? Diego's one of the monkeys. Are they nice? Luis, that's Luis. He's the
Sí,
driver.
están parando la señora, el señor está aquí ya.
Oh, so are the monkeys nice? They're nice monkeys. They go on your shoulder. They don't bite. Monkeyland. 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 Can niños go? Can niños? All right. So it looks like there's other people on the bus. So I need to do some more research because I was told there's only a couple of the shore excursions running because of COVID. So I will get more information about the excursions. That's a big question because a lot of people say I don't want to be locked into the resort. From TRS Cana, Scott Lara, 1961, the Cruise Genius. Scott Lara 1961 on Twitter, Scott Lara 1961 on Instagram, slara1961 at gmail.com, thecruisegenius.com. Have a great day, my friends. Appreciate you.